गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन, सभी को नमस्ते और प्रणाम। आज हम बात करने जा रहे हैं वन ऑफ द प्रोमिनेंट हठ योगिक टेक्स्ट, दैट इज वशिष्ठ संहिता। वशिष्ठ संहिता, and this text is the conversations between Vasishtha and Sakti. Vasishtha was the Pita father and Sakti was the son. So in between them there is a conversations and that book known as the Vasishtha Samhita. दोनों के बीच में जो संवाद हुआ था उसी को बोला जाता है वशिष्ठ संहिता। पिता और पुत्र के बीच, पिता कौन था? वशिष्ठ, एंड द सन वाज शक्ति। एंड द टाइम फॉर वशिष्ठ संहिता इज 1150 सेंचुरी, 1150 सेंचुरी में। ठीक है, ये भी टाइम एग्जैक्टली नहीं है पर मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पीकर दे स्पीक अबाउट दिस। सो 1150। यहाँ का जो प्रमुख उक्ति है, प्रमुख जो स्टेटमेंट है वो क्या है? ज्ञान कर्म समुच्चय। ज्ञान और कर्म दोनों को एक साथ लेके ही समाधि मिल सकता है। ओनली ज्ञान नो, ओनली कर्म नो। सो एक्शन एज वेल एज नॉलेज गिव्स द लिबरेशंस। सो दैट इज द एक्सप्लेनेशन हियर अंडर दिस इज द प्रमुख उक्ति। And total here 6 chapters are there. 6 chapters. How many chapters? 6 chapters. So this is the introduction regarding this. So conversation between the Vasishtha and Sakti, and it's a time for 1150 and Pramukh is Jnana Karma Samuchaya, and there are 6 chapters. Okay, and in all these 6 chapters, what are the things is explained that we need to look. Let's see. In the Prathama chapter, Prathama Adhyaya, it explains about the Karma Vibhag, karma and its types, and Ashtanga Yogasya Nama. The name, deeply not explains, only the name for Ashtanga Yoga. Few parts they explain in Prathama chapter, first chapter. Second chapter, Dritiya Adhyaya, they explain about the Nadi Shuddhi concept. Tritiya Adhyaya, they explain Pranayamaha, Pranajayaha, Pratyahara as well as 18 Marmasthanam. Chaturtha Adhyaya, they explain about Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. Fifth chapter explains about the Kshetra Kshetragya, as Bhagavad Gita also tells about the Kshetra Kshetragya Vibhaga Yoga, Kshetra Kshetragya Yoga, Chaturavastha, Rashi Jnanam, Rashi, and Sara Yoga in this 5th chapter. 6th chapter deals with the Omkara Dhyanam, Shiva Dhyanam, and Mrityu Sanjivani. See, all these things explained in this text. 6 chapters, and these are the Vishaya. But in our net syllabus only we have this much. First chapter, second, fourth, fifth, from up to 4th chapter only it's completes in our net syllabus, because they explain about the Karma Vibhag and Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga completes here only, 4th chapter. Okay, so you should look 1, 2, 3, 4th chapter very deeply, and 5th and 6th chapter little lightly you will be looking. Okay, yeah, shall we start? Correct. So here in Prathama Adhyaya, first chapter, it explains the Karma Vibhag, the types of karma. Here explains the first 2 types of karma. One is called Pravartaka karma, and another one is called Nivartaka karma. Pravartaka means those who giving the pravartana or motivation or having some desire. Some work we do, action we do with desire. That is called as the Pravartaka. It will give the Pravartaka or the life further. Means the actions with desire. That is called as Pravartaka. Desireless action, that's called as Niskama karma. Here the word use Nivartaka karma. Nivartaka means it will stop from that particular work. That particular work means the work of the samsara, like job, name, fame, money, all these things comes under Pravartaka karma. Nivartaka karma means Brahma Aradhana, Ishvara Dhyanam, Ishvara Pranidhanam, Ashtanga Yoga, and so on. So Pravartaka and Nivartaka karma, 2 types of karma explained here. Question may ask, so keep in mind. And I also explain here karma according to Vedas. In this text only explain there are 2 types of karma in Veda. One is called the Bahya and Abhyantara. Bahya means with desire, Abhyantara means desireless. Same as Pravartaka and Nivartaka. Okay, action is 2 types. Pravartaka karma and Nivartaka karma explains here in first chapter. Plus first chapter explain about the Ashtanga Yoga. Their name: Yama, Niyama, Achana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. These are the 8 Ashtanga. And how many yamas are there? 10. Niyama 10, Asana 10, Pranayama 3, Pratyahara 4, Dharana 5, Dhyana 6, Samadhi only 1. There is no separations. So these are the types explained here. Remember how many question may ask in your exam. पूछा जा सकता है सवाल यमा कितना है, प्राणायाम कितना है, प्रत्याहार कितना है और ध्यान कितने प्रकार के, ठीक है. So that you should keep in mind. And one more thing, very important point you should keep here. This first 4 yama to pranayam they call as Vahiranga yoga as per Vasishtha Samhita. No other text. Patanjali mention 5, Dhanantaranga 3, Patanjali. But here mention yama niyama asana pranayama, the first 4 comes under Bahiranga as per Vasishtha Samhita. Other 4, last 4, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi, last 4 comes under Antaranga yoga. पूछा जा सकता है बहिरंग में क्या क्या है और क्या क्या नहीं है, अंतरंग में क्या क्या है. So we should keep in mind all this point. Now what are the yamas explained under this? Yamas are 10, same as Hatha Pratipika. I am not Ahimsa, Satya, Asteyam, Brahmacharya, Shama, Dhriti, Daya, Arjava, Mithara and Saucha. So all these 10 comes under same as Hatha Pratipika 10. But here one new concept we can understand here. यहाँ सा concept बोला गया क्या regarding the Mithara, that sannyasi should eat 8 grass. Grass means, you know, if you fold your palms, how much comes rice food comes into that, that is called 1 grass. So sannyasi should eat 8 grass, means 8 times of that particular mushtika, the particular palm size, 8 grass. Banaprastha should eat 16 grass, Shodasha, and Grihastha should eat 32 grass. And for the Brahmachari there is no limitations how much they can eat. For them it's they can eat anything, unlimited. For them unlimited, okay, unlimited, they can eat how much they want. So concept question may ask here, like in terms of Mithara, sannyasi should eat how much, Banprastha how much, Grihastha and the Brahmacharya how much. Sannyasi should eat 8 grasa, and grasa means I already said. Banaprastha 16, Grihastha 32, and the Brahmachari should eat unlimited. Okay, per day. This is the story of per day. Per day times 8 grasa, 16 grasa, and 32 grasa, and unlimited for the Brahmachari. And here the almost concept like Chandrayana Vrata, Kricha Chandrayana Vrata, Papakshaya Adini, Chandrayana Vrata Adini, Iti Brahma Vedanta Shara. So Chandrayana Vrata, one of the Vrata, one of the practice in yoga or complementary as yoga to decrease the obesity. As per Chandra, moons decrease or increase, you need to increase your food and you need to decrease your food as per the Purnima and Amavasya, full moon and dark moon. So that concept is something different here. So question will ask here the Mithara concept, and they may give the 2 types like A and B side. Arrange sannyasi is there, Banaprasthi, Grihasthi is there, 8 grasa, 32 grasa, 16 grasa, and you need to match that. So question will ask in this sense. Okay, chalo. Hope you understood. Now here again the Saucha explains under Yama Saucha 2 types, Bahya and Antarika, external and internal. That also you should keep in mind. So yamas are 10, especially the emphasis is on the Mithara. Niyamas also 10 only, Dasha Niyamaha, same as Hatha Pratipika. Again no need to discuss there. Taposhanta Sastikyam Danam, Isara Pujanam, Siddhanta Vakka Shravanam, Himati Japa Vratam, all these things come under same like Hatha Pratipika. But here Japa explains the 3 types japas. Japa one should do 3 times like Ucha, Upamshu and Manas Japa. Ucha Japa means with sound you should pronounce. Upamshu means by your lip movement. आपका जो होठ है, होठ का ओनली मूवमेंट होगा, कोई साउंड नहीं आएगा. और मानस जपा मीन्स मेंटली, कुछ साउंड लिप मूवमेंट कुछ नहीं होगा. मेंटली यू विल बी चैंटिंग, यू विल बी कंटेम्पलेटिंग, एंड दिस इज बेटर, डेफिनेटली इट्स बेटर देन एनी अदर प्रैक्टिस, एंड दिस इज 100 टाइम बेटर. Upamshu is 100 times better than any other things, better than Ucha, and Manas Japa is 1000 times better, Sahasra times better than Upamshu. If you do not do anything, here you are not doing anything, so Ucha Japa is 10 times better than anything. You are not doing anything means this is very bad. You are doing Ucha level also. If you do the Japa, Ishvara Japa, That is good. How much good? 10% good. Then not to do anything. And if you go for Upamushu, Upamushu is 100 times better than Ucha. And Manas Japa is 1000 times better than Upamushu. This is called the betterment. So best one is called Manas Japa, mentally. And here explain Ishvara Pujanam. Ishvara is Vishnu. Vishnu Pujanam. Question may ask here also. Like Ishvara Pujana of whom? In this text. Ishvara Pujana of Vishnu. So that also you should keep in mind. Hope it's clear. Now next point explain in the first chapter itself regarding the asana. Asanas are how many are there? Dasha asana. Last time in 2019 they asked questions how many asana as per the Upanishad. So your answer must be Dasha, 10. What are the 10? Swastika, Gomukha, Padma, Virashana, Simhashana, Mayrashana, Kukkutasana, Vadrasana, Kurmashana and Muktasana. So 10 asana explains here. I already mentioned you should make one specific notes. Asana in all text it should come. Pranayama in all text. Yamanayama all text. Dhyana. All this comes separate. Then only you can comparative study you can do. That will be easy for your the exam purpose. So these are the Dashasana explains here. And few asana they specially depends on their benefits. Okay, पूछा जा सकता सवाल कितना आसन है और इस आसन का बेनिफिट क्या है. So we'll be looking some asana and its particular benefits. See, explain here. Swastikasana is similar to Bhadrasana. Almost same. Hatabalika, if you open also book, it will be same only. Simhasana always adult. Okay, elder. और प्रशंसा किया गया है by all yogis. All yogi जो है इसका प्रशंसा किया है. इसका जो गुणगान है उसका गया है. किसका गान? सिंहासन. उतना इफेक्टिव है. मयूरासन का बेनिफिट लिखा गया. मयूरासन क्या है? डिस्ट्रॉय ऑल पापम. जो भी पाप है उसको डिस्ट्रॉय करता है. और भद्रासन डिस्ट्रॉय फूड पॉइजन. भद्रासन जो फूड पॉइजन है, खाना खाओ तो उसके लिए कुछ गड़बड़ी हो जाए खाना खाने से, खाने में कुछ दिक्कत था, कुछ प्रॉब्लम थी, तो उसके वजह से कुछ अगर हो जाता है तो उसको ओवरकम करने के लिए दिस इज बेस्ट आसना. हुई आसना है भद्रासना. सो इसका बेनिफिट भी अब याद कर लेना है आपको. बेनिफिट्स ऑफ भद्रासना, मयूरासना और हुई आसना इज अडोल्ट और प्रशंसा किया गया बाय ऑल योगिस, दैट इज सिंहासन. ठीक है, तो आपको इस ये भी याद में रखना है. तो यहाँ पर हमारा फर्स्ट चैप्टर जो होता है वो कंप्लीट होता है. उसके बाद हम जाएंगे सेकंड चैप्टर में. चलो आगे देखते हैं सेकंड चैप्टर में क्या लिखा है. Now here the second chapters explains some points like length of body, that is 96 fingers, Shannavati Angula. The spine bones number is 32. See, that time they already discussed 32 bones are there, but in adult it will be 26. How many nadis are explained there? 72,000 nadis, and Pramukh is 14 nadis. Main species. Okay, special. And Nadi Shuddhi explains here. Sthanam, they explain it should be very clean, calm, and same as Hatha Pradvika 3 times. Before Nadi Shuddhi, what you have to do? Archana or austerity of Pujana of the Archana, Puja of Vinayak or Ganesha. Same thing you can get in Shvetashatra Upanishad. Sitting in Asana, you need to keep the hands one above another. Means right hand above left hand, and you need to do Prarthana of Vinayak. Same explained in Shvetashatra Upanishad, Vinayak Prarthana. And sitting in Purva and Uttari Disha. Purva means east and Uttari means north side. Remember. So according to this Upanishad, the facing directions of Pranayama must be Purva and Uttara, east and north. In Padmasana, the person should in Padmasana and face towards Purva and Uttara and do the japa or the prarthana of Vinayaka. Then only you should go for Naishuddhi Pranayama for 3 times. And drishti must be Nasagra drishti, tip of your nose, Nasagra drishti. So these are the key points you should keep with you. Okay. And here explain the process of Nari Shuddhi. How to practice Nari Shuddhi and its process. 1:4:2 ratio. 1:4:2. Remember, 1 means 12, 40, 24. Same thing. Practice for 3 months. same as Hatha Pradipika. 6 rounds, 3 times in a day. 6 rounds you should practice. Okay, 3 times in a day. So this is called the process of Naishuddhi. How to practice. So here completes your second chapter. And the third chapter starts here. The definitions of pranayama. What is definition? Prana apanayo aikyam. Prana and apan का जो यूनिटी है उसको बोला गया है प्राणायाम. Prana apanayo aikyam pranayama. While inhale you have to do akara means A, retaining time, kumbhaka time U, and exhaling time M. So A, U, M, inhaling, retaining and exhaling. This is all 3 stages. Hope it's clear to you. Okay. Now here mention the during pranayama some rules we need to follow. Some letters like Omkara, A, U, M, and their deity also explain Devaha, age, deity age, color, then उसका जो वाहन है देव का, राइडिंग ऑन व्हाट, और धारण कहाँ पर धारण करना है. एकारा मीन्स अकारा. देयर वी शुड थिंक अबाउट द गायत्री और सरस्वती. गायत्री मीन्स जो हमारा शिव जी का पत्नी है, गायत्री और सरस्वती विष्णु जी का. और इसका एज कितना है? इसकी एज है 16. कलर है रेड, रक्तवर्ण. राइडिंग ऑन स्वान. स्वान मतलब जो हंस होता है, हंस, हाथ जो होता है हंस उसके ऊपर. एंड द धारणा शुड बी ऑन स्टफ, जो उसका जो स्टाफ है और भी जो देव है उसके साथ, देव देवी जो रहते हैं उस पर ध्यान करना है उसका. यू में बोला गया है क्या? चक्रधारिणी माहेश्वरी. ओके, जो देवी जिसके हाथ में चक्र है उसका ध्यान करना है हमको. ठीक है. व्हाइल इनहेलिंग एक्सहेलिंग हियर एक्सप्लेन होती है रिटेंशन. व्हाइल रिटेंशन होल्डिंग कुंभ का टाइम. 30 एज है, 30. कलर क्या है? व्हाइट है. उसका वाहन क्या है? ईगल, ईगल बाज जो है. और उसका जो धारणा है व्हाइट डिश, जहाँ चक्र चलता है ना, चक्र, उसका कलर है व्हाइट. तो उस पर ध्यान लगाना है, उस पर मतलब प्राणायाम करना है. और एम है सावित्री. उसका एज है 50. कलर क्या है? व्हाइट है. राइडिंग ऑन बुल, सार के ऊपर. और इसका है शंकु की, स्पार्टर. तो इस पे आपको प्राणायाम करना है. व्हाइल डूइंग प्राणायाम यू शुड think all these things, then only you will get the siddhi. So this is how they explain the types of pranayama, sorry, different view or the way of pranayama. That also we should understand. Now let's understand here the types of pranayama. 3 types total explains. What are the 3 types? We will be looking here. Kevala and Sahita, 2 types. Another one is called Narishuddhi. सवाल पूछा जा सकता, हाउ मनी प्राणायामा एक्सप्लेन अंडर दिस टेक्स्ट? आंसर इज 3 ओनली. 1 is Narishuddhi completed, 2nd is called Kevala, and 3rd is called Sahita. Kevala means suddenly you need to practice without holding. Here Sahita means along with holding, along with breathings. Sahita is 3 types: Puraka, Kumbhaka and Rechaka. Puraka is वही same rules, 16, 64, 32, 1:4:2. Same explains here also. Then explain about the one should start inhale from left. One person should start the inhalations from left side, means left nostrils. 16 rounds per day. One person should practice pranayama, means Sahita pranayama, 16 times or 16 rounds per day. 3 times pranayama means Puraka, Rechaka, Kumbhaka. 3 means phases of pranayama actually. And if you practice 1 month pranayama practice, it leads to Brahma Sakshatkaram, benefits of pranayama. If a person practice 1 month pranayama, what benefits he will get? He will get the Brahma Sakshatkaram. If a person practice pranayama, he will get the Samsara Sagaram Avatirnam. He can cross this sorrow of oceans, this samsara, this world. And the pranayama abhyasena nada utpatti jayate. If you practice the Kevala pranayama, benefit will ask here. This is a little bit important point. If a person practice Kevala pranayama, what benefits he gets? He get the nada utpatti, means he can listen the subtle sound. Okay, and here explain the 3 types of sadhaka. The sadhakas are 3 types. One is called adhama, madhyama and uttama. Adhama If you practice, the person will have more swedaha, medium they will have the kampanam, and uttama they will have the sanutyam. Same explanation as the Granda Samhita. Okay, Swedat, then Madhyava Kampa and Uttama Sanuttama Apnoti. Okay, that you should understand. Adhama, Madhyama and Uttama, 3 gradations of pranayama. When Uttama pranayama establishes, then only one should go for Kevala pranayama. When one should establish in this higher state of pranayama, then only you can go for the Kevala. Otherwise, you should practice with Sahita Kumbhaka only, Sahita pranayama only. Hope it is clear. So here explain 3 types of pranayama: Nadi Shuddhi, Kevala and Sahita. Sahita again 3 types. Now understand here the prana jayaha. Jayaha about the prana. What explains here? Sit in any asana. Okay, contract apana and march with nabhi, means Agni, Manipura. So apana should connected to Manipura. Samana, it means Samana. Apana Vayu and Samana Vayu. Okay, means Swadhisthana to Manipura. And first sound will be heard by the practitioner, that is Shankaha, this conch sound, Shakti sound. Second में Megh, thunder, or thunder, sky, clouds. And third में क्या मिलेगा आपको? Parvat Jaladi. Parvat means hills, mountain, Jaladi, thunder, all the sound will be listened. So this is the explanation. The prana jaya, how one should get the jaya step by step, order wise. First you will get the person should, what she should do, he should bring his awareness from Muladhara to, means Apana to Manipura. Then he will get the different types of sounds. First he will get the conch sound, Shankha. Second Megha, the clouds. And third is mountain and oceans. All this sound he will get. That also explains here prana jaya concept. Keep in mind. Next very much important point here, explain regarding the Pratyahara concept. Pratyahara explains here, holding prana in different vital points. Prana must be held in different vital points, that is called as Pratyahara. Okay, normal Pratyahara comes under the Antaranga Yoga. Remember here, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. We completed the Bahiranga and Pratyahara is Antaranga. So here it explains the person should do Pratyahara in different places in his body. Prana different vital points like 2 ankles, toes, mid calf, super calf. All these things are body parts. Root of the knees, mid of the thighs, bottom of anus, center of body, penis or genital area, male or female. Female is vagina obviously. And navel, heart, throat, root of the palate, upper palate, talu, and root of the knees, middle of the eyes, middle of the eyebrows, forehead and head. Just a minute here. Knees, it should not be, it should be something else. I think I written mistakenly. It should be something different. Okay. It should be the near to the palate, upper palate and the brain in this particular place. So just correct this part. Okay, there are 18 vital points and one should do Pratyahara. Pratyahara means withdrawing the senses. अपना चित्त को अंतर्मुखी कर लेना. अंतर्मुखी कहाँ पर करना है आपको? डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स पे, जो मर्मस्थल है, इसको बोलते हैं मर्मस्थल. तो एंकल्स वगैरह जो है उसमें आपको प्रत्याहार करना है. So the 18 marmasthala pratyahara explains where which text, that is Vasishtha Samhita. That one you should keep in mind. ज़्यादा सवाल पूछा नहीं जाएगा इधर से, फिर भी आपको याद में रखना है. हाँ, उसके बाद देख लेते हैं यार. चतुर्थ अध्याय स्टार्ट होता है आपका, ठीक है. चौथा अध्याय जो है 4th chapter. Here explain about the dharana. Dharana is called the concentrations with bhuta, 5 bhutas, sthanam, their places, कहाँ पर करना है, बीच मंत्र रहेगा और उसमें देव, डायटी कौन है. ये टोटल एक साथ करोगे तो बन जाएगा धारणा. ठीक है. तो उधर भूत जो है, भूत मतलब पंचभूत, आकाश, वायु, तेजस, आपा एंड पृथ्वी 5 भूत है। तो अगर आकाश में करना चाहते हो तो उसका स्थान भी है, बीज मंत्र है, देव है और प्राप्ति, उससे करने से क्या प्राप्ति होगी आपको, बेनिफिट क्या है। तो यार सेम स्टाइल हमको रिवर्स ऑर्डर में जाना है। फीट टू नी, नी टू एनस, एनस टू हार्ट, हार्ट टू आईब्रोज, आईब्रो से हेड तक। ठीक है। पृथ्वी का बीज मंत्र क्या है, लम है, आपका वम है, तेजस का रम है, वायु का यम है, आकाश का हम है। So remember all this thing at any time they may ask, like Akasha is their left side, right side is their hum. Tejas is their left side, right side they may give vum. So you need to arrange all this way. So it's their choice. Table may ask. Devas also may ask, like Sarvavyapi Brahma for Akasha, Mahatvatva for Vayu, Rudra, Bhagavan Rudra for Tejas, Vishnu for Apa, Brahma for Prithvi. So two types, Sarvavyapi Brahma and normal Brahma. And Prapti explains Sarva Dukha Nasha. If you do Dharana in Akasha, then Sarva Dukha Nasha. All Dukha will get Nash. Vayu Jai. One person will get mastery over the Prana. Vayu Jai, Agni Jai, Vari Jai. Vari means Pani, water. And Prithvi Jai. He will get the mastery over the Prithvi. So same thing explains almost same. You should keep in mind. If you read 1-2 text very deeply, you will get the more and less same concept. But which is odd, that you need to make the point. Now explains here the Dhyanam. Dhyana is 2 types, Saguna Dhyanam and Nirguna Dhyanam. Saguna means with guna, Nirguna means without guna. Saguna Dhyanam explains here again 5 types. Vishnu Dhyanam in Muladhara, Anahata, heart region, Agya, Agya is the eyebrows, Shiv, Sahasra, the middle of the head, Surya Dhyanam in your right nostrils. So these are, they explain about the Saguna Dhyana in different parts of the body. Nirguna Dhyana, what I explained, Nirguna Dhyana is called eternal, the beyond of all this kind of support, which there is no support, nothing is there. This is called Nirguna, without any guna. That concept comes here. So question पूछा जा सकता है कि कितने प्रकार के ध्यान बताया गया है। Here 2 types of ध्यान, सगुना एंड निर्गुण। सगुना के टाइप 5 है। मूलाधार स्थान है, वन नेम नॉट मेंशन, मूलाधार स्थान है, अनाहता, आज्ञा, सहस्र, सूर्य ध्यानम। एंड दी निर्गुण इज कॉल्ड इटर्नल वन, सबसे ऊपर है। समाधि का डेफिनेशन क्या है, जीवात्मा और परमात्मा का जो मेल है, द यूनियन बिटवीन जीवात्मा एंड परमात्मा, इंडिविजुअल सेल एंड द सुप्रीम सेल, दैट्स कॉल्ड एज समाधि। So in all Hatha Yogic texts, this is the same definition you can get. Okay. So till here your net syllabus was there. If you read up to here, it will be enough. Now you should understand little extra some points also. Like we mentioned here, Rashi Gyanam also, they explain Rashi and all. That we don't need to focus because it won't come in your exam. But we will see something. 5th chapter. Explain the Kshetra Kshetragya. Jivatma is Kshetra. And Kshetragra is means who is present inside the Kshetra body, that is called as the Paramatma. Kshetram Janati iti Kshetragya, who knows Kshetra, this body, he called as Brahma, Paramatma. Chaturavastha explains Jivasya Chaturavastha, 4 avastha may ask, like as Mandukya Upanishad. Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti and Turiya, that may ask also. Saryoga related concept also explained here little bit, like while left side is activated, that time journey, marriage one should do. Right side means some kind of hard work, intercourse, all these things should be done, playing. So this concept comes under this 5th chapter, Saryoga concept. So पूछा जा सकता सवाल, Saryoga concept we can get in which text? So ABCD option, तो आपका आंसर बन जाएगा वशिष्ठ संहिता। ठीक है, चतुरावस्था वशिष्ठ संहिता, क्षेत्र क्षेत्र का कॉन्सेप्ट इज वशिष्ठ संहिता। उसके बाद में लिखा गया क्या, 6th अध्याय, दिस 6वां अध्याय, 6th chapter. Here some question asked by Sun. Sun in this text is based on the 2 persons. One is called the Vasishtha and his son Sakti. So Sakti was asking some questions, like how to overcome मृत्यु, मृत्यु को कैसे उभरना है. So explains here the control over prana means pranayama practice, nishkama karma, karma with no desire, and om chanting dhyana. Okay, pranayama means om chanting only here explained. So by this three method one can overcome the mrityu. And the cause of birth is omkara, means Brahma. Brahma is the cause for everything. That's why we explain the Tasmat by Etashmat Akasha Shambhuva in Mundaka Upanishad. Tasmat by Etashmat means from there to here. This Akasha got evolved. There means from Brahman. Okay. And explain the remedy for Mrityu Jaya is called Shiva Dhyanam, Shiv ka Dhyan, or plus Mrityu Sanjivani chanting. Mrityu Sanjivani जो मंत्र है उसका chanting करना है. Then only one can get the Mrityu Jaya. You can master about the Mrityu. So this how this text completed, very short text, but so many things we need to understand here. So what are the things we can cover here? We have covered here different perspective, like 6 chapters are there, right? We will give the glance. These conversations between the Vasishtha and Sakti, and it's written in 1050 century. 6 chapters है इधर, और जो प्रथम चैप्टर उसमें कर्म विभाग बोला गया है, उसमें प्रवर्तक एंड निवर्तक कर्म के बारे में बात की गई है, और अष्टांग योग के बारे में बात किया है. पर ध्यान रखना है कि वी नीड टू फोकस हियर. अष्टांग योगा मीन्स फर्स्ट 4 यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम कॉल एज अंतरंगा, and other last 4 pratyahara to samadhi call as bahiranga, sorry, call as antaranga. First 4 is called as the bahiranga and last 4 is called as the antaranga. Remember, यमा 10 है, पर उधर सेम एज हठपति का है. पर मिथ्याचार कॉन्सेप्ट में बोला गया सन्यासी को 8 ग्रास और वानप्रस्थ को 16 और गृहस्थ को 32 ग्रास, एंड फॉर ब्रह्मचर्य दे कैन ईट एनीथिंग, नो लिमिटेशन पर डे. शौच को 2 बोला गया, अंतरंग एंड बहिरंगा. नियम 10 है, पर इधर जप करने का समय वी नीड टू फोकस इन 3 टाइप्स, 3 डायमेंशन, उच्च, उपांशु एंड मानस जप. उच्च इज वेरी गुड and Upanshu is 100 times better than Uchcha and 1000 times better. Which one? Manasya jap than Upanshu. आसना 10 बताया गया है, और उसमें से स्पेसिफिक बेनिफिट्स जो सिद्धासन सभी ऋषि मुनि ने ऑडिबल है, मतलब सबको प्रशंसा की गई है सभी ने. मयूरासन का बेनिफिट है पाप को नाश करता है, डिस्ट्रॉय पापस सिन, एंड भद्रासन डिस्ट्रॉय द फूड पॉइजन. सेकेंड चैप्टर में बोला गया मनुष्य का शरीर का लेंथ, सुपाइन का जो कितने बोन है, नाड़ी इसका बारे में बोला गया. नाड़ी शुद्धि करना है हमको, नाड़ी शुद्धि सोनाब्दी प्राणायाम कैसे करना है, विनायक का ध्यान करते हुए पूर्व और उत्तर दिशा में बैठकर, नशग्रह में दृष्टि लगाकर, सेम एज हठपति का कॉन्सेप्ट. एंड यह थर्ड चैप्टर में एक्सप्लेन डिफरेंट डेफिनेशन ऑफ प्राण का डेफिनेशन क्या है. प्राण एंड अवन को एक साथ मिला देना ही प्राणायाम हो गया. और डिफरेंट डाइटिस एक्सप्लेन हियर हाउ टू डू प्राणायाम बाय यूजिंग ओमकारा, एंड टाइप्स ऑफ प्राणायाम एक्सप्लेन 3 टाइप्स, नाड़ी शुद्धि 1 and Kevala and Sahita, total 3. Sahita also have the 3 parts, and different benefits of the pranayama they mention here. Brahma Sakshatkara, if you practice 1 month, and if you practice long term in pranayama, samsara, you can overcome this dukha samsara. And the pranayama, mainly the Kevala pranayama, it helps to overcome the, or helps the listening the sound of nada utpatti jate, nada utpatti sound. 3 types of pranayama, 3 stages of pranayama they mention here. Pranajaya can be done if you drag your apana to Manipura in this 3 dimensions. Sankha, Meghan, Parvatadi. Pratyahara in 18 Marmasthala. That also explained here. Dharana in all bhutas, Panchamahabhuta. That also you should know. Dhyana is 2 types, Saguna, Nirguna types we explained, and Dhamma Samadhis, Jivanama, Pranama union. And here also we explained 5th and 6th chapter. So this is all about this text. If you have any doubt, definitely you can ask me, you can contact me. Till there, thank you, bye bye, have a good day.